コナン様がお相手だ。覚悟しな。
ファーストクローズディバイドスカウント効かないね。まだいけるんでしょ。なかなか。アンダーナイトインバースエクセレイトエスト。
願わくば我に至難八苦を与えたまえ。
ファーストクローズディバイド
最後って
そこで最後の注意よっやりますね。そんなものか。そこ行きますよ。やりますね。やりますね。
波とネオン消えた星のかけら探して繰り返すあの世の日常をいぶかしむお前こそが嘘だときっと急ぐ人混みとの
アンダーナイトインバースエクセレイトエスト。
我シストも死せず。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
Test, test, test. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy... This needs to be turned up. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox. The quick brown fox. That's making absolutely no difference. Why is there even a game control? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's better. Test, 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 test. That's better. Alright. Good morning, beans. Wow, I've done the exact same thing that I always do. I always say, turn off the groin cam. Turn off the groin cam. I always forget. So there it is. All its groiny glory. Just have that chill out for a moment. How are you all, beans, this morning? We're going to be playing Welcome to a sponsored Mixbox stream. It's in front of my head, so I'm gonna have to move that back one step. That's better. Welcome to a sponsored Mixbox stream. They are monetarily supporting this stream to make it possible. They obviously provide this controller. It's called the Mixbox Universal Edition. We'll be playing it with the game that they've specified, which is Under Night In-Birth ST, which happens to be the game that I am playing the most right now. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. Doesn't mean I'm even vaguely proficient at it. But I really like playing this game and learning more about this game. The reason it's really noisy in the background is my kettle has turned itself on. Well, I turned the kettle on, but it's started to get loud. I think this little box here could be afford to be a little bit bigger. So anyway, just want to get that disclaimer right away at the front. That Mixbox is the sponsor of this stream, but they have not specified at all what I need to say or have to say in any regard. So all opinions in this stream are my own. Oh, thanks, Romania. Sorry, the name's in purple, so as you can see it's really hard to read it here. Nastase George. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't believe that I am the best YouTuber, but I would like to be one day. I'm trying to hold down the Alt button. Crop this. There we go. I got there in the end. Took a while, but I got there. Do you prefer the tilted WASD or the straight one? I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer the tilted one, but that doesn't mean that the original one is hard to play. Or a problem to play. I would have been fine with it if they hadn't made the tilted one, But since I have got the tilted one, I do prefer it. But as you saw in the original Mixbox video that I made, if you're not liking the straight one here, you can tilt the Mixbox to the side. Obviously not perfectly ideal, but it's not like unplayable at all. In my opinion. But then again, I didn't play it for very long. Who knows if maybe after a number of hours my arms would get strenuous, overstressed. Now, is the audio looking okay? Game audio looks okay to me. When I go over to this screen here, the groin cam basically, is the audio... Oh, it's still there. Good. Okay. So we're going to be playing Under Night in Birth. Aw, you are for me. Thank you very much. I got the tilted one because it just seems better on your hands. I think it probably will be better on your hands. It hurts less, in my opinion. But then again, I honestly didn't use the original one long enough to really stress test the wrist thing. So yeah, we're going to be playing Under Night in Birth, Under Night in Birth EXE Late ST here on stream with the Mixbox. But first, coffee. And I need to go and get the things ready that will make coffee happen. Is my audio clipping, by the way? I do shout a lot, as you know. I'll just turn the mic down slightly. I got school right now, so I'm only here to say hi. Have fun with UNIST. Thank you very much, Thomas. Why no groin cam? Well, you'll get the groin cam in due time. Good things come to those who want good things. I don't think that's how that phrase goes. Now give me 5 seconds while I grab the thing-a-majig. There's a thing-a-majig that does the coffee for the grinding. This looks like the thing-a-majig. These look like all the items that I need. I may need more, but I'll try and do it speedily. I'll try to get the coffee done quickly. Also, yeah, I noticed, thank you for subscribing, I noticed there was a donation, and I think that needs to be pointed out as soon as possible. Because you guys need to calm down. We got the donations coming in thick and fast, even before the stream began. I heard the noise. Just gonna scroll up here. Brett Warner, I just want to say thank you very much for the generous donation of $3.99. Even before the stream has even begun. I would love to be able to run through all of these messages before the stream began, but there's quite a lot of them, so I'm gonna move straight on to coffee. I realized I didn't actually set up any of my windows, and so I can't really see anything. Hold on a second. Just turn down this audio as well to a more reasonable, raisonnable level. I think I can make this window small enough that it's visible. Aha, yes I can. So just make this the right size and put it over here. How have you all been? Are you guys excited about Under Night in Birth? I am. There's no way to make this small enough. Well, that'll have to do. It's quite pricey, I won't lie. That's one thing that I have made as feedback back to Mixbox. I've said it multiple times. I've said I don't know how much this sort of thing costs to research and development. I don't know how large a company you are, so I realize that your costs are high for maybe a product which is quite niche, and all niche products end up being more expensive just because supply and demand means that you can't make things in volume in large amounts, and so the cost does go up. I do realize that, but I have voiced it to Mixbox because I do see you guys say it in the comments. I just don't know. I mean, I don't work for the company. This is just a sponsored stream. I'm doing it for Mixbox. I happen to like it as well. What I am interested to know though is, will I like the Mixbox for Under Night in Birth? Because it's not my favorite controller for my 2D fighting games. Now I do play it, and I like that it's convenient. It's nice and small, and I sometimes bring it to friends' houses because it's, I don't know, it's just fun to play. But there's one thing that I'm not too keen on, which is the jumping forward into the Tatsu. Do you guys know what I mean? If you do a forward jump into Tatsu, so what would you call that one? You call it 7, 8, 9. You call it 9, 2, 1, 4. A 9, 2, 1, 4 move. It's not my favorite move to do on the Mixbox. So that's why I tend to play Mixbox for Tekken, Dead or Alive, and other 3D games. Now the coffee that we're making today, I'll just briefly show you, is Kenya. Today's coffee is Kenya AA. Have a look at those beans, yes! Super tasty beans. I'm gonna make some coffee. Put it in the grinder, we're gonna do it as fast as possible. Is it possible to still use my Switch account on a new Switch? I hope so. I assume so. I don't see any reason why not. Yes, the beans are beautiful. That's absolutely right. If you're a member, now's the time to spam the coffee bean emote. If you'd like to do that. Putting the coffee beans in here. I'm gonna make about 2.5. No, let's make it 3. I'll just make it 3 spoons, and then the last, I'll use these beans for something else. There's like maybe 10 or 15 beans left. No 40 leftovers. So let's play some Under Night In-Birth on the Mixbox arcade controller. But first, let's grind! Enjoy the stream, guys. I'm off to bed. Oh no! In South Africa, is it bedtime? I apologize that the timing hasn't worked out perfectly for you, but thanks for jumping in just to say hello. Someone got his Switch stolen. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. That's very, very saddening. Hopefully you'll get yourself a new Switch. Hopefully you get all your accounts switched over. The nice thing about digital gaming, and I'm not 100% in favor of digital gaming, I'll just put that out there. One of the nice things about digital gaming is that if something does get stolen, you can buy a new Switch and have all of your games. But if you have physical cartridges, if someone steals your physical cartridge, you no longer have a license to play the game, and that can be kind of scary. Yoni Hongo, how's your day so far? My day so far has literally been about 45 minutes, so it hasn't really even started. Nothing has happened for me today, except YouTube keeps suggesting videos to me from the Houses of Parliament. Order! So if I see anyone kicking up a fuss in the chat, you can be sure that I will be saying, Order! 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 Will the stupid, reprehensible so-and-so sit down, please? Order! Will the reputable gentleman on the right, what did he say? The right, he says like the right reputable gentleman. I can't remember what it is. The right something gentleman. So where do you stand on the Justin Wong philosophy versus Maximilian Dude philosophy? I don't even know what you're talking about. What is J Wong philosophy and what is Maximilian Dude philosophy? Sup Heath? Mixbox. Besides the familiar feel of keyboards, why a Mixbox over a Hitbox? The simple answer is Mixbox sent me one, Hitbox didn't. If they'd like to, my hands are wide open. My hands are wide open if you'd like to send me a Hitbox. But that's absolutely the reason why I use a Mixbox over a Hitbox. And also, like in the original video, I did say, when I was a kid, I did play on keyboard. I didn't own an arcade stick. Well, I did after I bought an Xbox 360, but before that, and I only had that weird SNES stick. Jad, thank you very much for the $1 donation. Hold on, my sound. There it is. Jad, thank you for this $1 super chat, getting it started. Now hang on a second. I need to... Well, I suppose I could just leave it the way it is. But... yeah... How do I mean, the scrolling... Do I reset? Do I reset it? No, I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Should be fine. Alright. Beans are ground. It's time to make some coffee. You guys ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? How many times have I said that, and how tired of it doesn't make you? Hold on, I'm just gonna set up my camera. We've got some important stuff that you have to have on camera. I'm really excited. I've really all week I wanted to play Under Night In-Birth. Keep getting distracted with things. New games coming out. Getting back into Street Fighter, which was a lot of fun. By the way, on Twitch recently we played a different character. I tried Colleen. She was pretty awesome. Do you think... So you think Mixbox will have a sale eventually? I think that depends on whether it's in their power. Do they have a large enough volume of products? Because it's such a niche product. It's such a niche product. You can't really afford to have a sale unless you're... Well, and sometimes maybe you have to have a sale in order to increase the volume of product. But in my experience, it's difficult to have a sale when you're already a niche product. Okay, so we are going to make some coffee now. Looks good. Where is the stuff? Okay, give me 1 second. Rinse these things out. Also warm them up to make them fossil. Put you on coffee. It's gonna be good. Will I play Sekiro? The question is, will I have a stream where someone doesn't ask me whether I'm gonna play Sekiro? Honestly, is it out already? Is Sekiro already out? Is that why people keep asking me to play it? What would be interesting about Nihongo Gamer playing Sekiro? Is it because it's set in Japan? Yo! Oh yeah, get those beans in there. See Atlantis, or say Atlantis. Thank you for the $5 super chat donation, you legend! Let's get ready to rumble! Let's see. This is what I really want to do. I want to play Dead or Alive. There we go. It's a little bit difficult to see. Okay, there we go. Ah, see, this is how you want to set up your desk. Now, can I get the camera to actually brighten up? There we go. A few things are a little overexposed now, but at least we can actually see the coffee. It'd be nice if it were a little larger as well, but hey, what can you do? I'm just gonna reboil the water so it's hot enough. See, Atlantis, that's very generous of you for the $5 donation. Thank you very much. What's that on your Switch? It's a game called Dead or Alive Xtreme 3. Scarlet. Sorry, what is the subtitle of the game? Dead or Alive Xtreme 3 Scarlet. Essentially, they play volleyball, you collect money, and you buy costumes. That's the whole game. There really is nothing else. Should I buy the Victrix Pro FS Fight Stick or something better? Do not now. I don't know if there is anything better. Swish God, thanks for subscribing. I don't know if there is anything better. Well, there's definitely other sticks that might be better for you, but in terms of production quality and materials, I don't know if there's anything more expensive coming out, so... Well, actually, that's not true. There are people who are big fans of the Chengba Dragon, which I have never tried, so I cannot tell you whether that's a stick that I would buy. But when you're asked, if the question is, are there other premium sticks that are worth looking at, I have heard good things about the Chengba Dragon. Do you still have much trouble doing SRK motions in UNIST with the Mixbox? I've never tried SRK motions in UNIST with the Mixbox, so... Oh, I thought it said, do you still have trouble? Now, do you have trouble with SRK motions? Well, in general, I don't have Shoryuken issues, Dragon Punch issues with the Mixbox. The problem is, forward jump Tatsu. That's the only thing that I can think of as a potential downside. But then again, it may not even bother you. Thoughts on traveling? No, yeah, I mean the general Shoryuken motion: forward, down, down, forward. I don't do neutral. I just go forward, down, down, forward. I don't go to neutral really. Thoughts on traveling to the US? I'd love to one day. Yeah, wrestles lesson.
Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers.
What is that a suggestion, or you just like the words, so you just said it? That's hilarious. Thank you very much. Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers. You're talking about Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers. I happen to like that game quite a lot. If I want to practice Street Fighter, I end up playing Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers because it has a good training mode, it has more options, it's a little more of a fully featured console title compared to Anniversary Collection. Now, that doesn't mean that I play it more often than Anniversary Collection. I like to play Alpha 2, I like to play Alpha 3. My Switch just turned itself off. Trash. How do I prevent it from switching itself off? Oh, who cares? I'll just press the button every now and then. Wake it up. Wake up, light it up. Not sure why, but I love watching this guy enjoy games. I think everyone likes to watch other people enjoying games, right? It's just fun. Yeah, this character is Lei Fang. I didn't realize, but this costume explodes. Have you seen? I put a video on Twitter yesterday. Her costume, literally, you get hit by a beach ball and it just bursts into flames. It's insane. Your t-shirt, I know it's been congratulated many a time, but I must say that's one cool t-shirt. I'm quite proud of it. It proves that I went to EVO Japan 2019. It was quite the event. Are there things they could do better? For sure. But was it a fun event? Also, yes. So that's how I feel about EVO Japan 2019. Oh man. So I'm trying to scroll through these messages, so much going on. What's up, Dustin? Are there any other big Under-Night tournaments this year? I have no idea. Apart from EVO, I'm sure there's gonna be tons of events on the run up to EVO. I don't know what Godot of fighting games means, but cool. EVO, that's right. Sounds like a mobile game. What? Yeah, well, it basically is a mobile game. It basically is a mobile game. And you know what? It's getting a little bit unfamily friendly, so I'm gonna switch it off. I'm gonna switch it off. It's becoming a little bit unfamily friendly. As much as I would like to leave that on. If there is anything that I can do, I can move her to a different menu. She's getting a little bit unfamily friendly. So let's go to... put the music back on as well. Oh my god, guys! Wow, stop! Hosea Bostic, thank you very much for the super chat. Are you talking about our Twitter chat about iPads? Thank you very much for kindly mentioning it on stream. And thanks for the Thanks for the $3 donation. I am trying to make this coffee and get through this as quickly as possible. But as you can see, I'm chatting so much that the water is going cold again. So let's get into this. Unfortunately, I may have to skip a few of these messages. Are you going to play SF5? I usually do play SF5. I would say that since Dead or Alive 6, since Dead or Alive Xtreme, since Under Night in Birth got announced at EVO, since Mixbox keeps encouraging me to do Tekken streams, it's been a little bit more difficult this year to focus on Street Fighter V. Plus, to be honest, you don't need new characters to constantly come out to make the game interesting. But since they haven't been announcing new characters for Street Fighter V for Season 4, you know, it's not quite as thrilling, I guess. But that doesn't change how much I like the game. I actually still really like the game. And again, 2 days ago we did a stream and we played whatchamacallit, Street Fighter 5. Colleen, we played Colleen and it was great. Can we get an F in the chat for Melee being replaced by UNIST? But it wasn't though. Melee wasn't replaced by UNIST. Melee was taken out and they just put in like a bunch of other games. So it's hard to say, you can't point the finger at which game took place of another game really. You love DOA 6? I'm glad to hear it. I love DOA 6 as well. In fact, on that topic of DOA 6, recently I have been playing Dead or Alive 5 last round on my PlayStation Vita. Now can we just have a quick discussion about the legendary status of the PS Vita? Now, I try not to do this too often because, as you know, there's plenty of Twitter accounts, YouTube accounts, general accounts that are just massively dedicated to promoting how great the PS Vita used to be. Yo! So I've just seen the donation come in. But something that's a little disappointing on the Nintendo Switch is the frame rate in Dead or Alive Xtreme 3 Scarlet. It is not always managing 30 FPS, which is a bit of a shame because it's not a super action-heavy game. John Smith, thank you very much for the super chat, $5. Any chance you'll do a Persona 5 live stream? Unlikely. And the reason is, I think Persona 5 is by Sega Atlas, and they're very picky about content, story content going on the internet. So I don't think it's likely that I would do a Persona 5 live stream, but I would love to play the Persona fighting game on stream. I think that would be really, really cool. How long are you going to stream? Probably a good couple hours. Can you do a $500 challenge at the game store? No. I don't have $500. And I also, you know, I like to make videos about things that I enjoy, but I'm not too keen on videos that are just, what's the word? Not extortionate. Excessive displays of money. Not too keen on it. Though I think it could be interesting. And I would love to watch other people do it. But I don't want to be part of making it. Does it still have multiplayer blackjack? Are you talking about this game? I think it does. Well, no, it doesn't. It's not multiplayer. I don't think you can plug in other controllers. Yo! Stop!
I discovered your channel a few days ago. I love your content. You are a cool guy in you. Also remind me of Godot from Ace Attorney. He cannot live without a cough. You deserve this. And more. Cat face with smiling eyes.
Cat face with smiling eyes. That's the best part. Tristana Kazame! Thank you very much for the ultra tier. $10 super chat, you legend. I discovered your channel a few days. So I just realized my computer volume is very loud, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I discovered your channel a few days ago, love your content, you are a cool guy, you remind me of Godot. So is that who Godot is? He's from Ace Attorney. I see. Well, I can live without coffee. I just prefer to live with coffee. And the other thing is, people sometimes wonder, they're just like, I think sometimes people get the idea that I might be like a coffee snob, that I don't drink instant coffee. So don't get that. Sometimes people get the idea that I just hate instant coffee, or that I only drink super artisan coffee, or coffee from certain places only. It's not true. I drink lots of low quality cheap coffee all the time. I have nothing against it. Oh man, I'm trying to give you a good angle where you can see this happening. I'm about to spill it all over my Elgato Stream Deck. It's about to go wrong. Delicious caffeinated sludge. What's not to like? What's not to like? So I'll just move the camera into position Now the problem is, this camera is going to run out of battery in a second. I can't believe it. Yeah, it is running low. So I may change the camera that it's using to a different one. So, first of all, let's taste this coffee. Cheers to all these lovely donations that are coming in, you legends. Cheers to you, and to all of you has-beens that are chatting actively, and all of you out there who like arcade sticks of any sort, and all of those of you who like Undernight in Birth, EXE Latte ST, and those of you who enjoy Hatsune Miku, and those of you who like to drink coffee, whether it's coffee black, or with coffee with milk, or coffee with sugar. And to those of you who are drinking the original coffees that are coming from these regions, like Kenya, or Brazil, or Peru, or any of these countries that I keep buying coffee from. And now I'm just going to drink the coffee. Drink it! So I was told that if you don't have a good sense of smell, you can train yourself to smell by smelling the coffee first and then drinking it. It didn't work. It tastes like bricks outside on a sweltering hot day. Is the chat on YouTube not delayed like Twitch chat? It looks like it isn't. It looks like it's coming in instantly. I don't know why it's so fast. That's crazy. Wow, the chat is really fast. That's totally nuts. I'm very impressed. Drink it. Also, if there's anything that I missed while I was making coffee, or while I was grinding, if you'll be good has-beens and just say it again, hopefully we won't count it as... Hopefully it won't get counted as spamming. If you just say it again until I see it. Obviously don't spam it, but there are times when I'm looking at other things and I can't concentrate. Yeah, the YouTube chat is really fast. What time is it over there? It is coming up to 8:40, which means it's time to get in gear and play this game. Now the problem is the camera's going to die. And so first, let me replace the camera. Oh no. This one's going to die as well. So the issue that I've discovered with iOS camera is that the battery does die. And I don't know how long it's going to last. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to grab another USB cable. If I can find one. And I'm going to charge one phone while the other one is plugged in. Yeah, how clever am I? I can't believe I have to do this. But this is the way of the world. Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll leave the camera plugged in, and then if it gets to the point that it dies, then I will replace the cameras. Until then, I'll just use the current one. I think maybe if I turn the screen off, that might help. But I don't know if it actually will. Then I need... Oh, man! This is just one of those days. Ouch! Bumping my leg. UNIST opening. It's an exciting game. Alright, Mixbox. Get ready for a little sponsored Mixbox action. They really want you to see this. I hope you enjoy it. What are I looking for? Oh yes, the button. Sources. iOS camera on. Okay, so it's still working. Fortunately, it's still working. It's a little bit too bright. There we go. That looks better to me. Alright. So, let's go into Undernight in Birth. And give myself some audio as well while I'm at it. Oh no, I almost unplugged everything. That could have been a little bit dangerous. You come here for the professionalism. I know. I know that's all. The only reason you're here is for the professionalism. I don't blame you. I'm just so professional. I hear nothing. Mr. Forty, I hear nothing. Not on dos tres. Uno, dos, tres. Here we go. So before I start, let's just see how many of these combos I can remember. Put myself in game mode so you can actually see. Let's go up versus hide for a second. Between UNIST and BBCT, which is best between them? Are you talking about cross tag? So Calamity trigger. I always think BBCT means Calamity trigger. If you want to know whether it's... If you want to know between cross tag and UNIST, I'm willing to bet that more people are still playing cross tag, but UNIST has the more hype right now just because it got recently announced. But new characters are about to arrive for cross tag. 4 of them, in fact. 4 new characters are about to arrive for cross tag, which is very, very exciting. LAN cable not connected? How dare you? How dare you? Have you played Jump Force? Can we go one stream without people asking about Jump Force? I'm not gonna play Jump Force. Okay, so I have never used the Mixbox in here, and it's already going fairly well. It's already going fairly well, but let's keep going. What are the combos that I know? I go 1, 2, 3. Ha! Interesting. So I've never touched UNIST with the Mixbox, and I was already able to get one of these combos to work. Interesting. Why is it complaining about my LAN cable? Aha! Here's something I may need to change. I can't remember what mode I'm in. I think I need to be in mode 0. Otherwise my forward down backs. My forward down backs have an issue. Alright, let's see how that goes. So as you may not know, this is a thing that happens with Hitbox and Mixbox. But they have to come up with a rule as to what happens when you press left and right at the same time. Are we in? Good, we're in. You may not be aware of this, but can you see? I'm pressing right, I'm pressing left, and if I press both, there needs to be a rule built into the PCB that tells the game what input was being pressed. And if you don't switch between mode 0 and mode 1, certain inputs won't come out. And this is not just a Mixbox thing, this is a Hitbox. I assume this is a Hitbox thing as well. I have heard of this GrandBlue fantasy game. I am kind of interested in it. It looks like Guilty Gear, but with GrandBlue fantasy characters. That's nuts. I usually never get that. So far so good. So yeah, the only thing that I don't want to be in a situation doing is jumping forward and having to do 214B. 214A, whatever. Tatsu. Jump forward Tatsu. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's just not my favorite move. Alright. So let me remember. Whoa, chill! Let me remember a few more of these combos. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna run through the combo mode and just pick up a few more of these. Mission mode, rather. I have not played this game. I want to, man. Yeah, man. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I forgot to change the name of the game in here. Can you select what game it? Oh no, it does say Under Night. Oh yeah, it's because I did Under Night last time. Oh, brilliant! I was ready. I can't believe it. My stream was already correct. That's wonderful. Have you tried Akatsuki? I haven't, but people say that I would like him. I'm a beginner and he's my favorite so far. Ooh! Okay, well let me work out a couple more of these combos. Yo, Tristana, getting back in there. I'll wait for it to show up on stream. Do you think the Mixbox company should make a Mixbox with Razer buttons in it? Well, they'll never do that because they're not Razer. But, don't forget, there's nothing special about the Razer buttons apart from the fact that they're mechanical switches and so they're fast. So you could buy a Mixbox and put mechanical switch buttons. Yo, Tristana Kazame, thank you for $2 in the super chat. You should try Salvadoran coffee. Hey, I'd like to try that in the future. Don't tell me what I should do. No, thank you very much for the suggestion. I will probably try it, and if I see it in the shops, I will probably try it. But there's nothing special about Razer mechanical switches. It's just that they're mechanical switches, and every time I say that I like the Razer mechanical switches, it's just that I like. Every time I say that I like Razer mechanical switches, it's just that I like the feel of mechanical switches. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's just remember a few more of these copies. Coffees? Combos. Oh wow, I tried to say combo and I ended up saying coffee. What is this? Alright, so I can remember that one. Next combo. And I think compared to the last time I played this game, I feel like I've got a much better grasp on it. Of course, I still can't do this one. Yeah, so I can't delay this. I can't get that kick to connect. Come on. So basically, I got that to work, but it shouldn't have worked. I'm trying to delay the jump cancel halfway through this combo, enough that I actually end up on the correct side. Yeah, I actually thought that combos were coffee. Getting the 5B. Yeah, well, it's not well, the 5B is a problem, but the bigger problem, I'll show you. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that B in the air. I do it too early, and if you do it too early, watch what happens. Well, I can't show you. Well, basically, you end up on the wrong side. Like that. See, I'm on the right side now. I'm trying to end up on the left side. Oh no, Dean, you gotta go to sleep. Thank you very much for joining us. See, I always end up on the wrong side. I don't want to end up on that side. I can do this. Let's get used to this controller. Yes, I was on the right side that time. Or the left side, rather. Oh, wrong side. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Come on! So after this, I need to do jump B. Jump B, jump B. Oh, I was on the right side, but then I didn't finish it. Like that, that's what I was trying to do. Wow, it feels, I actually really like the feel of it. It feels, and I've said this before in almost every Mixbox stream, it feels really digital. Like you know you've done the move. With the arcade stick, you kind of know that you've kind of got there. Basically, let me explain exactly what's going on. With an arcade stick, you feel the click of the lever. That's why people are very particular over having a Sanwa lever, or Hayabusa Hori lever, or a Korean lever, or there's so many companies that make different levers. But the switches give you the feedback, so you know whether you've clicked forward or down or to the corner. And the gate also gives you feedback to know whether you're in the corner, in the side, in the middle, or whatever. But with the Mixbox, you absolutely know for certain you've pressed down or you haven't pressed down. And you don't even really need much tactile feedback, because the only feedback you need is, have I pressed it or not? And obviously it'll be the same with other button-based controllers that are not stick-based controllers. So anyway. You're a fan of Korean levers? I actually don't know a lot about them. I love when people ask me how my day's been. My day's been about 1 hour long so far, and it's been the best day ever because I'm playing on a really fun controller with a game which is a lot of fun to play, and also getting a lot of attention these days, which is great for the community. Great for me because I just wanted to play more of the game. Okay, we can do this. I need to get used to the jump B. Jump B, forward B, jump B, forward B. How many moves is this? 1? Oh, hold on. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, so I taught myself to look for that red flash to time this. And now it's too late. Too late. Oh, I need to press the B a little later. Well, I don't know why it's not work. It didn't say that it works, but I think it did work, didn't it? Come on. Forward B, forward B. Forward B, forward B, forward B. Ah, wait, am I pressing the... Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Why WASD over stick? Well, that's basically what I was just explaining. It's not that I prefer this over stick. As you know, I've got plenty of arcade stick videos. Honestly, I mostly play with an arcade stick. But it is a lot of fun playing on WASD. The reason we're playing it today is because welcome to a Mixbox sponsored stream. They are supporting this stream. They are sponsoring me to play on this controller so that you can get a good idea of what it feels like to play. So hopefully, through footage like this, you can make up your own mind whether this is the controller for you. I'm having a lot of fun with it today. Ah, feels good. Feels good. Much love in the chat. Glad to hear it. Now let's move on to the next challenge. UNIST, one of the BlazBlues and Guilty Gear Xrd that was on sale that week. I don't know if it's still, is it still on sale? I know in Japan it was on sale for 50% off. Okay, I can do this. See, I ended up on the wrong side. Why does it not think my LAN cable's connected? I'm so upset. I'm having issues. I keep ending up on the wrong side. I can do this, I can do this. I need to master this, otherwise online is gonna suck. Can you see how important this jump B thing is? Relax, relax. Timing. I need to relax timing. Do you find the WASD more comfortable than a traditional hitbox? I have no idea. I've never tried a hitbox. Honestly, I'm still waiting for hitbox to suggest it to me, but until then, I'm just going to keep playing the hitbox. I mean the mixbox. Oh, I actually got it that time. I think if I just do it slowly. Yeah, so I don't even have to delay the jump beat. I can actually just do the combo in the air a little more slowly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting, so I don't have to delay the jump B. I can actually just do the B, B, C, B part a little more slowly. Interesting! Play Tekken 7. Hey, I just put up a Tekken 7 video last night. Anyway, I often stream Tekken when I'm playing Mixbox. It's good fun. Now let me just move this a little more low. A little more low, a little lower. So you can actually see more of the Mixbox. There we go. That's nice and big. Are you talking to me? I live in Japan. Yeah. It may not look like it. It may look like I'm in some sort of virtual arcade right now. It's actually just BlazBlue Cross Tag. By the way, I'm really excited about BlazBlue Cross Tag because the 4 new characters are being released soon. I know there's some playtesting going on this past week for the arcade version, which is coming out in Japan. So I'm excited about it coming out in arcades, and I really want to just play these new characters. Do you have any plans to play the new Puyo Puyo game? What new Puyo Puyo game? Are you talking about esports? I've already played that on stream. Puyo Puyo esports, is that what you mean? There was a French guy who used a PS1 gamepad converted to Xbox at a tournament and got taunted by a Japanese. Are you talking about Luffy? Talking about Luffy? Now I'm interested to know, Luffy posted a picture recently of an arcade stick. Was that a joke? Was that like an April Fool's or something? I don't know if he's actually switching to arcade stick. But if he is, that would be really funny. But he's a champion player, that guy. He's a super strong player playing on a PS1 pad. And when you think about it, it makes sense because the PS1 pad didn't have analog L2 triggers and R2 triggers. Is there a release date for the BB Tag arcade release? I don't believe there is yet. I don't think there's an arcade... I don't think there's a release date yet. Which is frustrating, for sure. It's very frustrating. Nah, too early. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too fast. So I just can't do it. I mean, I can do it, but I can't do the second half. I forget how to do the second half. Yeah, so just delaying the second half of the BBCB makes that so much easier. Okay. And then I'm gonna play some matches, but would it be easier if I play these matches online? I can't decide whether maybe I'll do like a run of arcade. Ah, I need to get used to this. Sword switched again. Nope, wrong one. Don't side switch, please. Don't side switch. Too slow. Oh, right. Can't do it without side switching now. Let's just... I think the inputs are coming out so fast that I actually can't keep up. I have to slow my hands down because I'm used to rushing it a bit to make it work when I'm on stick. But now that it's so immediate, I'm actually having to like actively slow myself down. Yeah, I have to like consciously like slow down so that I can make up for the speed of input, because it's no joke. This is an actual thing, by the way. On an arcade stick you have a dead zone in the middle, and so that's why a lot of people play up on pad or on Mixbox, because you can go from left to right. You just go left, right, left, right, left, right, and there's like no delay in between. But when you're on an arcade stick, it's left, dead zone, right, dead zone, left. And so that small time in between can change how a lot of people play the game. And I think a lot of... I don't know... That's not to say that pad is better, but it can give you a competitive edge depending on what kind of characters you're using. Yeah, this stick, the universal edition of the Mixbox 12-degree tilt Universal Edition controller, can be used on PlayStation 4. I believe it can be used on Xbox One, and also it works on Switch and PC. I've tried it on PC, Switch, and PS4. I don't have an Xbox to test, so I can't tell you about that, but in theory it should work. I think. Don't quote me on that. Hopefully Mixbox can just tell you themselves. I just want to get this timing. I want to get used to jumping without rushing. And that would be so much easier if I could just do it like that. So I only chose Linnea because apparently she's easy to use, or easy to learn more about UNIST. And I think I just really like her now, because watch this, when you do this, see that pose right at the end? Just the way they've drawn her legs, it looks so cool. 1, 2, 3. You can't see it because the machine's in the way. I think that looks really cool. She's got a real like square rectangular shape to her legs. Should they make a Mayflash with toaster buttons? Sure, why not? I think if it's designed for a stick, you need inherited delay. I'm not sure what that means. Even when you drop it, it's still a good B&B. Oh, interesting. Now moving on to this next combo. And then we're gonna go and play some matches after this. Ah, I forgot this one. So I was having trouble. Is this the one I was having trouble with? Is this the one? How do I see the demo one? Oh no, this is one. This one's normal. Oh, come on. So this one actually shouldn't be that hard. It feels good to do the little super at the end. I like that. You can't find the VOD for the Puyo Puyo esports stream. It might have been on Twitch and it might have been a long time ago. I do have all my VODs recorded somewhere, but it's possible that the VOD for the Puyo Puyo esports stream has been deleted because, well, I have it, it's not deleted completely, but it may have been deleted off Twitch, because Twitch only keeps VODs for 60 days, and then after 2 months, it just deletes it. But I do have it somewhere. I don't think it was a YouTube stream. Anyway, I may have the footage somewhere, so maybe if necessary, I could put some of that footage on YouTube if you'd like that. Do you like arcade stick levers better or WASD better? I think I've already discussed this, but most of the time I play arcade stick. But I play these games for various different reasons. Sometimes I'm playing it to get into the scene. Sometimes I'm playing it because I'm going to EVO. This time and often I'm playing just to have fun. And mixed box is a lot of fun. It feels like music when you play on a mixed box. Now I'm gonna see if I can refresh this page so I can get these. So some of my details on this website on YouTube are kind of slow. See if I can update that. Okay, good. I'll try that one. Try this one more time. The natural delay of stick versus button. See, oh, I guess yeah, because when I move back to mixed box, I have to like purposely slow myself down. To get used to it. There's something about supers in this game which just feels really satisfying. Aw, feels good, feels good. Oh my god, oh I like this one as well. This is where I'm rushing it. The jump cancel, usually I find a bit stressful, so I rush it. But because it's so digital on Mixbox, it's a lot. I don't know. It's a silly thing to say, but it's kind of easier, and so I rush it. That's so satisfying. Can I do it again? Do it again. $41. Using a Mixbox ain't that hard to use. Yeah, I don't think it's hard. In fact, it's the opposite. It's sometimes too easy to use that I'm rushing my inputs, as I mentioned earlier. SF5 was designed to remove pianoing or plinking. Those were unintentional side effects of 1 to 3 frame links. Yeah, but in the end, I still do this. I don't know if this is called plinking, double tapping. Double tapping just makes life so much easier. This is something that I do want to learn, is hit confirming. There's one tutorial which is really, really cool. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you. If you're kind of new to Under Night In-Birth, there's one tutorial on here which is really, really cool that you absolutely should try. I'm not good at it. But I really enjoyed doing it. It is not one of these. Where are the categories? Course select. I think it might be in top level. Here we go. 318. It's called Hit Confirms. If you're not very familiar with fighting games, this tutorial, the fact that this tutorial is in here is quite impressive. But anyway, I'm really awful at this. Essentially, if I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it'll fail, right? Because if the first hit doesn't connect, you need to learn to not press any more buttons. And I'm terrible at that. Everyone knows that I'm terrible at it. So you kind of do, you can go like 1, 2, 3. But what seems to work in this tutorial is that you can actually, just reset it, you can actually press A twice and you don't get penalized for pressing it twice. So you can go 1, 2, and if it gets blocked, you don't do anything. And if it does connect, then you continue. Let's see if I can do it. Ah! So if I see those yellow flashes, then I'll finish off. Ugh! So that's what you're supposed to do. I'll do it one more time. I reckon just practicing this tutorial is a good idea. I want to just reset. Oh, I can press L2 to reset. How cool is this? Ah! Did it again. So you're looking for that little flash. That little yellow flash. This is brilliant. This tutorial is so cool. I need to do it over and over and over again. And with other combos as well, not just this one combo. By the way, anyone who's just joining the stream, hope you're enjoying. This is a sponsored Mixbox stream, but all the opinions are my own. They've not instructed me on what to say in this stream. Mixbox controller, Universal Edition, 12 degrees. You can see the sponsor logo up here. If you're interested to know more about their controller, check out mixboxarcade.com. I think that's the website. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I think that is the website. I'm playing on MX Cherry green mechanical keyboard. Ooh, so maybe you'll be quite used to something like Mixbox. A lot of people on PC, when they're just learning the fighting game and they don't want to buy an arcade stick because they don't know if they actually like fighting games, they may get used to this type of layout, and that's why this could actually be quite useful. And if you like to double tap, basically the only reason I use giant Sanwa buttons is because I like to double tap. I'm so awful at this, oh my goodness. Haha! I actually did it this time. Whew! So you can see, like, if you practice it over and over and over again, you can get better and better and better at this. Yeah, that's true. Another thing that's fun is using the Mixbox on games that are not fighting games. And I've done that. Did I play Tetris on this? I think I may have played Tetris on Mixbox. I can't even remember. I'm going to try a bit of arcade. Now, did I set the difficulty? I'm going to set the difficulty to hard. I think. Game difficulty. Let's just put it on ultra difficult. And let's see how that goes. It might be way too difficult. And then I'm going to go online and play a few matches if you guys are interested. A glorified keyboard. It's a little bit more than a glorified keyboard because it has the PCB that is tournament legal to play in tournaments. So if you just bring a PC keyboard to a tournament, you may run into issues trying to hook up at a tournament session. So it's something about that's nice about having it in this well-recognized package is that people go, oh, okay, that's a mixed box. Yeah, that's allowed at this tournament, you know? Plus, it's got the signwell buttons, which you don't get with, obviously, a normal PC keyboard. Plus, you get all the conveniences of the home button, turbo, home menu, L3, R3, touchpad. It's if you need a PlayStation controller. Oh no, I didn't finish it. Oh! Oh no! I forgot I had a DP. Trying to remember some of these moves. Ouch! Whew! Fight sticks with turbo are allowed? I think so. I mean, the Hori sticks have turbo. I don't know if you're allowed to use turbo, but Hori sticks have turbo functions built in, and they're still allowed in tournaments. Alright, let's try some of these combos, shall we? I did it wrong. Wait, what's my super combo? There it is. Is it cheating? Well, people have played on hitbox for a long time, and I think people have finally got over it, you know? I don't think people consider it really cheating. I don't know when the next stream is. Usually when I do the Friday stream, I don't know what the schedule is for the next stream. I usually put a schedule up on Sunday night, which is Saturday morning. No, Sunday morning. I usually put up a new schedule for the following week on Sunday morning, but it's not guaranteed. It's that's the goal. Wait, where's my dash? Oh, it's forward AB. I thought it was down AB. So let's try some of these hit confirms, shall we? Can you show us the new Puyo Puyo esports single player content? There's an update? There's single player content now? You guys are getting treated so well. I tried to do this one combo. Oh no, and I'm doing it too fast. No, I missed! Oh, do you need to have full veil to do the CVO combo? I don't really understand how it works. Oh, you have to have less than 30% life. That's why that didn't work. I think I've used this. I think I've used the mixed box on shoot 'em ups before. Do they not allow keyboards in case you try and use macros? I have no idea. I do know that tournaments are kind of picky about what controllers can be used, but as far as I'm aware, the mixed box is tournament legal at most tournaments. Obviously, you need to double check at your specific tournament. They may have rules against certain controllers on certain tournaments, but I'm pretty sure it's tournament legal at EVO. In fact, the reason this mixed box is blue is because mixed box considers this their EVO model. For the IWEX Super, it's 30% life and all meter. And for the red veil off, you need Vorpal. Yikes. So I had none of those conditions clear. Yeah, there are old versions of games where you can walk forward and charge a Sonic Boom, but I'm pretty sure there are very few games that allow that now. So yeah, maybe a mixed box you might not be allowed to play a Street Fighter 2 tournament? Like an original Street Fighter 2 tournament? Maybe. Oh no, I didn't have super. Well, what's throw? Is it BC? It's AB. I can't remember. It's AB or BC. Oh no, it's not. It's D, isn't it? I'm trying to remember how to throw. Stop hitting me while I learn how to throw. Yes, it was. That was it. I figured it out. Oh no! Just ignore that happened. I was learning. Have you already been in a tournament? I've never brought a mixed box to a tournament. I think that would be fun. I actually did the combo, guys! I did the combo! I'm just gonna do the same combo over and over and over again. I've got nothing else. Wake up, super! Ouch! What was that? It's like a reversal. Or V reversal. Ah, stop it! I never get grid. I never get grid. Because I'm always blocking. I need to stop blocking. Ah! Oh no, messed it up. I still got some damage. So I need to do this whole veil off thing as well. Not veil off. CS. What does CS stand for? Chain shift. I need to remember how to do the chain shift thing as well. All this talk about Puyo Puyo esports. You're really excited about Puyo Puyo. You do realize we're playing Under Night in Birth today, don't you? How goes the UNIST on WASD? It goes really well. Way better than I was expecting, actually. Don't mash after they tech. They have frame advantage. Okay. Thanks, Armin. That's actually quite useful. Wait a minute. What is this with the secret? What is this with the secret? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Heath, do you have access to making mods? Or do I have to do that from my control panel? I realize I may not have. I need to you know what, I'll do it after this stream. Today will be one of those days that it's not set up. I forgot to set up the mods with mod permissions again. I'll do it next time. Chill! Hang on. It started to get hard. Play Smash Ultimate? Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play Smash Ultimate on stream a lot recently. But I want to play more of it. Oh, now I have to actually think. I was autopiloting until now I have to think. No! 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 Oh, there we go. Okay, you do have mod. Okay. Just realized I was on the wrong account. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I recognize the name and the icon, but what is going on? There we go. I was glad that Let's Play Japan isn't dead. Thank you very much for noticing. So if you want to watch me playing Smash recently, I did a video with Tony on Let's Play Japan. If you do a search on YouTube, you can find Let's Play Japan. And we did do a video where we played Smash Ultimate recently. Alright, let me do a couple more of these stages, and then I may play online. Don't know my throw range yet. It's nice that in this game you can just hold down the button to recover. That way you don't have to mash. When you see the green flash, then that's when you know the combo is finished, huh? Oh no, I can't believe he blocked it. Got baited by the computer. Should have done the extra bit. Ah! Computer is annihilating me. Wow, what is with the left field questions today? Tekken 8? Let's stay calm for a minute, shall we? Let's stay calm. I don't mind a few random questions, but an entire barrage of crazy random questions can get a little bit tiring. A random question here and there is not bad. But it's not an AMA. There we go. Ah! Whew! I almost died. Yeah, I think for people who know how to play Smash, that video could have been kind of stressful. Also, if I do an AMA in the future, then obviously full-on random questions is quite welcome. But it can be a little bit a little confusing to look at the chat. It's like, whoa, what? Where did that question come from? One or two every now and then is fun. Oh, I tried to fireball. Will I go to EVO this year? I really don't know. No comment. No comment. It would be fun, but I don't have a fully fledged idea of why I would be going. Honestly, if I go to EVO World, it would just be for the sake of like making a video. Right now, I don't have any like fighting game urges to compete again in a tournament yet. But if I do, then obviously EVO would be a really fun place to do it. And it would, yes, make a really great video. Ah! That dash up grab. So right now, I'm still at the stage where I don't even like know what's going on. Like I sometimes watch it, I'm like, whoa, what happens? So even like right now while playing the game, I'm like, oh, so that's a grab. Oh, so that's low. What do you think of my good habits? Waking up DP. Ah, dead. Yeah, Dustin. Dustin. If you could ask the same question with a different title at the end of it, over and over again, it's gonna be a little bit tiring. It is an interesting question, though. Whoa! So that's what it worries about. So Gordo has this move where he like brings you in close, right? And then he can throw you or he can attack you. And I never really know what's gonna come. No! I don't know what's going on anymore. I need to reduce the difficulty. Clearly I am not ready for this. I know what's better actually. Better than going through this repeatedly. Probably a fun thing to do. Wait, where's my button? Oh, I actually have to wait 3 seconds. Would be to do survival. How do you break throws? You just press throw when you see someone throw you. It gives you a really large window to do it as well. Yeah, I still don't really understand how Gordo works. So before I don't really want to take any online matches yet because I really don't think I'm ready for it. Okay, here we go. So let's do Linnae. I guess instead of going online, no, see, I just don't see. I don't think there's going to be much point in going online, unless anybody really, really, really wants to go online and destroy me. See, I can't even do this combo. Just trying to learn this one combo. Just need to learn this one combo and be consistent with it. I just got this game and I know nothing at all about it. Well, join the club. I'm also in the club of I don't know anything about this game. What I do know about this game is kind of how the systems work now. Or rather, I don't know how the systems work, I just understand how it feels. That's what I've been getting used to it mostly. Just been getting used to how it feels. Systems-wise, I know that you have an EX gauge, I know that you want the grid to be forward so that you can veil off and CS and all that. I kind of understand what you want to do, but I don't know how to do it yet. So what I've... Oh, is the camera dead? You're right, it's dead. Okay, hold on, give me 5 seconds then. Let me fix the hand camera. So, one issue with iOS camera is that it doesn't charge the camera enough while using it, which is a shame. I would have thought that is a shame. Sorry, I'm just fixing the camera. So let's see if I can refresh devices. Hopefully I don't have to completely reboot it. Result, survival. You died. Oh, it's uploading my 2-game streak to the internet. Oops. So I've clicked refresh devices. It says USB connected. I don't see anything. Sometimes you have to like click OK to make it work. But it doesn't seem to come up with that message here. So OBS camera. I believe in you. Refresh devices, please. It's not having it. Waiting for connection. Camera might be a little bit dead. The thing is, iOS camera, the quality is so good that I really want to use it, but it doesn't keep the battery charged. The camera I use for streaming is my Panasonic GH4. That's the main camera that you're looking at right here. The camera I'm using to show the Mixbox is my iPhone, using a plugin called iOS Camera, which makes it look way better than any webcam that I could afford. I need options. Okay, here's option number 1. We install a new iOS camera. iOS camera 2. Okay, that seems to have done it. What we may need to do, whoa, it's huge, is if I put this down here and I copy the transform to iOS camera 2, transform, paste transform. Okay, that's worked for that. And then if I copy you to here, it didn't work. Oh, it's just uh-oh! Stream crash incoming! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Whew, that was close. I almost crashed the stream. Copy. Oh no, I pressed the... Uh-oh. 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 Crash incoming. Crash incoming. Are we okay? Okay, we're okay. I was trying to trying to paste the transform. Paste transform. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody stay calm. Keep calm. Drink tea. Let's switch off the old iOS camera. Switch on the new iOS camera. And it's frozen. Okay, it's on now. So I don't know how long it's going to last. Oh, it's already dead. So how about if I delete the old camera? Yeah, this is the problem. Old camera needs to go. So remove iOS camera. Remove it from here as well. Is this hilarious? It's dying. It's dying hilariously. Why do cameras have to run out of battery? It's not as reliable as a webcam, clearly. Normally it's not this bad. This is the first time I've had this much trouble with it. Ideally, I would just buy another camera. Okay, that has fixed it. Whew, well, that was stressful. It's worth it. Let me try this survival again. Best stream ever. Well, of course, right? Oh, it says video output low. Are we okay with the output? Tempting to try. You know what? I kind of want to learn Seth. Because he's coming out in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. So the next character you're going to see appear in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Oh no, is the mic broken? Ah. Yeah, the mic's doubled. Sorry, it's fixed now. I fixed it. Apologies. So Sito, Seth, is the next character that will be joining BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. I just want to see what he's like. Seeing as he might be like here by next week, who knows? Look at the way his feet animate. Honestly, I'm a big fan of any character in a black jacket. So if possible, I'd like to use this guy in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. But let's see. Let's see how he plays. What is this? So my DP isn't actually a DP. It's a dash. Okay. I can get used to that. He's just trying to breakdance. That's exactly what he's trying to do. So thank you guys for sticking by with me while I fixed the stream, but it's fixed now. And we can now try out a bit of Seth. Why doesn't it work in the corner? Oh, it's a 2-hit combo. So the second hit, if you go 1-hit cancel, he doesn't bounce up that high, but if you go 1, 2, then you can get the jump cancel. Interesting, okay. And here's the 1-hit version. 1, 2, 3. Nagaoshi. Ooh. Seriously, any character with a black jacket. I'm drawing a manga soon, by the way. Not published in Jump or anything. Just we're doing a project where we try and sell at an event in Japan. And I will probably end up with a character that has a black jacket. No guarantee, but it's very likely. I only started learning to read Japanese when I reached Japan. I didn't read any Japanese before that. His moves are really weird because that's a Tatsu, but it doesn't look anything like a Street Fighter Tatsu, so it's kind of confusing. Well, you can get used to it. It's got a lot of these long, holding the button down, long things. I'm sure I can get used to it. Dash C. So the other thing I'm trying recently is dashing with forward A, B, like this. You press these 3 buttons, and you dash, right? Because what's really cool about this dash is that you can press forward to AB. Sorry, not to AB. Forward AB. And you can just let go of A and B and you just keep doing the dash. I don't know how to do it though. Why doesn't this work? Can someone tell me why this doesn't work? Oh yeah, if you guys like the stream, that would help the algorithms. Can someone tell me why this doesn't work? Am I just not doing the input correctly? I want to show inputs. Like this, and then I go... Forward A, B, forward C. I'm not doing down, down, forward. I'm doing down, forward, down, down, forward. Forward. Yeah, tactics actually, but you're probably holding it too long or double tapping. I'm just... I can't even do it with the normal dash now. I think it wants a delay in between. Because if I do it like this, if I put a little delay in the beat, it's the delay beat, yeah. I think that's what it is. Thanks. That seems to have done it. Ah, the other thing is I'm holding down forward. I'm just gonna let go. This is nothing to get super into. Anyway, so it's just that I once moving over from arcade stick to this, I'm moving a little differently to how I would normally. Because see, I can like hold down dash, and I'm trying to figure out how do I do a DP after that. Do I just go down, down, forward, or can I go down, down? Yeah, see, I have to let go of forward. So forward, C, down, forward, and then I need to press the forward again. I need to press the forward again. That's what it is. Yeah, Dustin, don't spam the same comment over and over and over again. We have seen it. We have seen it. Mixbox knows a company that already does make stuff with that are like completely keys. Anyway, Try not to spam the exact same comment over and over again. Okay, just let's try a different combo, shall we? Oh! Oh, it's a super. Here we go. So. One, two, three, four. When do I press the button? 1, 2, 3. It's after it, huh? Gotta get used to this timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't time this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm finding this kind of stressful. Well, the nice thing is he'll probably be easier when he comes to cross tag, huh? Oh no, is the stream really slow? Connection seems to be back up again. So I think there was a time when I started changing a lot of features and the bit rate dropped down, but I think it should be okay now. When do I do the super? There it is. Let's try again. Okay, I can do it now. Only on your end. Okay. I was like, oh no, is everyone experiencing a 144p stream? Oh no! He's just so cool looking. I really want to use him in cross tag. Bring on the cross tag update. When is the cross tag update? I'm so excited. You're obligated to tell us if this is a sponsored by Mixbox. That's right, and I have already said it. If you do a little rewind, you'll see that I have mentioned it 2 or 3 or 4 times. I think Seth looks really, really cool. Yeah, so, I mean, here's the thing with streaming that's a little bit difficult, is because anyone who didn't watch from the very beginning, and why didn't you watch from the very beginning? Just kidding. If you haven't joined from the very beginning, then it's a little bit difficult. So that's why every 10 or 15 minutes or so I keep saying, by the way, this is a sponsored stream by Mixbox. They want me to show you the controller, so here it is. And hopefully it's clear from the little icon. There's a little sponsor icon up there in the top of the screen. Oh, there it is. At the top of the screen, you should be able to see the little sponsor icon. No need to get so... Oh, and then Mixbox is here to tell you as well. It's always good fun when the sponsor shows up in the chat and says hello. Thank you very much. This I just can't do this holding down the button thing. I had to like slightly delay the 2-1-4, huh? Not too late. He just looks so cool. I can't get over it. He just looks so cool. I'm so excited for cross tag. And also, I haven't played cross tag for a long time, so I want to get back into it. Oh god! So I have to get used to this timing because it's in every combo. The C, 2-1-4 C. Ugh. I can't get it. Oh, and then I can air? Shimmy? Demo? Oh, what? So this move brings him, if he gets hit by it, it brings him closer to you. You can do a jump move after that. Very interesting. Yeah, this is well, in addition to being a luxury product, it's also a niche product. The number of people who were asking for a keyboard style controller were very few in comparison to the number of people who want arcade sticks. So I'm sure they would like to make it as cheaply as possible. And maybe in the future, after they've sold more units, maybe they'll be able to reduce the price. That would be nice in the future, wouldn't it? I think every company wants to make a product as low cost as they can, whilst also making enough profit to continue being a business, right? Can't do it. Too slow. Oh, so it's fast! That's what I'm doing wrong. 1, 2. And then I can jump cancel. Oh, not jump cancel, just air. A, B, C, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't really have a favorite pair of headphones. I'll tell you what, for listening to just standard music though, these ones I've got in right now, I'm a big fan of. I also got them on sale at the airport. I was gonna sneeze. Ah. Nothing. Don't you hate when that happens? And then suddenly when you're like in the middle of something else, you'll be mid-sentence and it'll be like, achoo! And you'll sneeze. It would be nice if Mad Catz got back into making arcade sticks. I think everyone would find that a welcome thing. Is this a Nihongo Gamer channel or a Fight Stick channel? I'll let you decide. A, B, C, and then B on the ground, huh? Okay. That's gonna be rough. I don't think I can do that. Oh, I can do it. I did it. And then after this, I do on the ground. Oh my goodness. In the air. Ah! This is really stressful. I can do this. At least I figured out the timing for the first part. ABC, ABC. Ah, that was it! That's what I need to do. B, 214B. A new challenge. Grinding coffee while smashing combos. I would need the Thought controller. Has anyone made the Thought arcade stick? Ah. I kind of want to learn how to do this. Ah! Oh, we're gonna hold down the button. Oh, and then... What? It's down back, and then down back again? Wait a minute. Yeah. Because that direction changes at the end, isn't it? Let me watch the demo. I have to do 214 at the very end. B, 214. Oh no, it's 236 at the end. How very stressful. Yeah, I'd like to collab with Goose again. Actually, we just haven't had time. It's been very, very busy. Tax season was a couple weeks ago, so I was doing my taxes. I know that sounds really boring, but that's life. You gotta do your taxes. And after doing my taxes, I've just been doing videos, work. There's been a lot of stuff to do. Basically, I've been catching up on a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to do while sorting out the rest of my life. And as a result, I just haven't had a chance to do another collab with Goose. But Goose is very up for it, as far as I'm aware. She sounds like she's up for it. Yeah, I do prefer short. It's not that I have a thing against long combos. It's just that in BB tag, like the combo goes on for like 60 hits, and then I just kind of like there are times when I've been playing BB tag at locals, I've just taken my hand off the controller. I'm like, you know what? Nothing's happening. I'm just gonna wait for like 10 minutes until your combo is over. Are you talking about the anim? Did I sneeze? Did the sneeze come out? I didn't even realize. It's 236 to set up Oki. I see. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh. Oh, please do it, please. I panic. Ah. Hold down the button. Whoops. I don't want to double tap the A, but it's making it easier. Hold down the button! Oh, it doesn't even have to connect. You just do the blue thing. Well, I got it. Whew! I got it. Yo, Celica, thanks for subscribing. Did I hold the sneeze? Oh, so. I thought I actually got the sneeze out and I didn't even notice. Next collab should be Duck Duck Goose. That would be fun. I think a Tekken Tag Tournament 3 would be fun actually. I think something people are a little bit disappointed in is that Dead or Alive 6 doesn't have a tag team mode, which is a shame because I think a lot of the other Dead or Alive games have had a tag team mode, so that would be cool. Alright. Yeah, it's for Oki, I see. It doesn't hit, but it puts pressure. I think this character is really, really cool. I think I'm probably not going to go online today. I'm sorry, I did kind of want to go online, but I'm just not at that point where I'm ready to play online. I think I'm going to learn more by just learning more about these characters. What do you guys think of UNIST? What do you guys think of Seth compared to Linné? Because you've seen me playing Linné now, and also seen me playing Seth. He might be difficult. I don't know if he's... I don't know how difficult he is going to be for a beginner like myself. But he'll be easier when he gets into BB Tag. Right? That's the hope. Anyway, I think he's fun. Or I think he looks cool. Seth is greater than Linné. Too difficult. I just didn't like the holding down of the button, but once I got used to this timing, it was okay, because I was like, is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, hold the button, like wait, and then do the move? Turns out, yo! You just cancel into it. Oh no, I didn't do the button. I did it again. Yes! Nikos, thank you for the Euro donation! Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, I am winding down the stream now. As I did mention at the start of the stream, and in the middle of the stream a few times, what you have been just watching, if I may sit sideways to avoid over-groin camming you. What you have watched just now is a sponsored by Mixbox stream. They did sponsor this stream and provide this controller, the Mixbox Universal Edition with 12 degrees of tilt. As far as I'm aware, it works on PS4, Switch, PC, and I haven't tried it on Xbox, but people say it does work on Xbox. It comes with the standard Sanwa buttons that you would expect on an arcade controller, but the buttons are up, down, left, right. I have a lot of fun playing it. In this particular session, I didn't do a lot of jumping tatsu, forward jumping tatsu, so I didn't have a lot of issues, but I think you can get used to it. Personally, that's the only thing that I'm not too keen on for this layout. I would prefer to use an arcade stick for jump forward tatsu, but if not for that, it's so much fun to go like or the forward down backs like I also found that for this 2D fighter, it was better for me to go into mode 0. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a mode switch, O and I, or 0 and 1 rather, and I'm in mode 0. Mode 0 allows you to do really nice back down forwards. And mode 1 is actually better for like when I'm playing Tekken. I won't even bother going into the details of it. But I prefer mode 1 for Tekken and mode 0 for 2D Street Fighter games. But it really depends. I mean, everyone has different ways of playing, and maybe they'll prefer different modes for different things. It's got a bunch of buttons on the front for turbo, share, home, menu, L3, turbo, R3. And it's nice and slim. The nice thing about a Mixbox that I noticed, because I had to bring it to setup B to play it today, something that I like about it is that it takes up a lot less space in my bag than every other arcade stick, and that's even the ones that are slightly more compact. It just totally kills it. It crushes the competition in terms of size in your bag. So if that's one of your main concerns, then this could be the one for you. I'm just going to turn down the camera because it's blinding light at the moment. Yeah, I used it in the last video. So there's more stream highlights from the Tekken stream. So if you're a Tekken fan, there are more stream highlights coming up soon. But I happen to have the chat about whether game companies should submit to pressure, vocal pressure. So I put that one up recently. If you haven't watched that, that's a fun video. You can go and check that out after this stream has completed. It's time to wind it down. So tell me, what did you think of the mix box? What did you think of Under Night in Birth? And what do you think of Seth? Yeah, the Xtreme does have a removable stick, so that makes it... I don't know if the word is eminently or imminently. I think it's eminently. More portable than most other sticks. But remember, the removable sticks, the removable lever in the Victrix Pro is called the Link 2. And it's an ode to a product which already exists called The Link, which is by Freak Mods. And you can still buy that. They still sell The Link. And you can add that to pretty much any Sunwa JLF lever that you've got, I think. I don't own one. I'm not sponsored by Freak Mods. They've never sent me one, so I know nothing about it. But I do have it on good authority that you can still go out and buy a Freak Mods link and add it to a stick. So you don't have to buy the Victrix just to get a removable stick. Oh, you got the original link yesterday. Congratulations. Now, I love when a question starts with, I'm gonna ask something stupid. I like that you've prepared us for the stupid question. I'm not streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I don't dual stream. I don't like to dual stream because it kind of fragments the user base. I like all the people I'm talking to be... I like all the people we're talking with to be in one room. But if you dual stream on Twitch and YouTube, it becomes fragmented. You have a completely different conversation happening here to the one that's happening over here. So I prefer to only stream to one thing at a time. But the general way I do it is there's a stream on a Monday, Tuesday, and like a Thursday. Or Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. On Twitch. And then this one, the Friday morning or Thursday night for a lot of you, stream happens on YouTube. That's the general, it's not always the same. So every week there's a different stream schedule. But that's the general schedule that I've been going with. Not a stupid question at all. Is the Mixbox better for 2D fighters? I wouldn't say it's better. I would say that it's ideal for people who grew up playing on keyboard. And for a lot of people who are just getting into fighting games and have never really got into the whole Dragon Punch motion using normal arcade stick, maybe you don't have to. So something that's exciting is that Street Fighter V has just released in arcades, and it has a USB port. I'm not sure, but I think Tekken may also have that. But arcades are down with the whole USB controller thing. And the reason is, so many kids did not grow up with arcades. And so they're more used to playing with this, the DualShock 4. And so as a result, so it's kind of bothering me that my camera's too dark, so I'm just going to turn it up a bit. I pressed the wrong button! On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Get rolled off the table. Okay, we're brighter now. Mr. Brightside. It's a good song by The Killers. Anyway, so a lot of kids who are now adults grew up with this and never went to arcades to play with arcade stick. And so a lot of games you'll find are not focusing on the advantages of playing with a stick. They're just focusing on the footsies, the neutral, the game itself, and not just the technicalities of playing with an arcade stick. There are still lots of games that focus on the technicalities of stick, but not all of them. And so if you go to if you play SF5 in the arcade now, you can bring a DualShock 4 with you, you can bring a Mixbox with you. You don't need to worry about what controller you learned with, because if you can bring a controller that works with an arcade machine, you can bring a USB stick. Now, I've never tried this. Honestly, that would be a fun video, wouldn't it? To bring this to an arcade in Japan and to test it out. That's an idea. Should I bring the Mixbox to an arcade in Japan? Try it with Street Fighter 5. That could be fun. I should probably practice before I go though. So there was a question here that I saw that was interesting that I want to focus on. Do you find streaming stressful? Not really. I don't find streaming stressful. I do sometimes get a little frustrated. But that's why we have mods. And they have been doing a great job, so shout out to the mods who are always helping behind the scenes, making sure that the chat is family friendly, because that's where you're at Nihongo Gamer. You're not at a rude talking, dirty word stream. You're at the family friendly Nihongo Gamer stream. So thanks very much to the mods for constantly doing a great job of keeping the chat in line. Everybody likes Ryu and Ken. Who doesn't like Ryu and Ken? I'm a big fan of Ryu and Ken. So yeah, I don't find streaming in general stressful, but I do find it sometimes a little bit frustrating. And that's just the way it always will be. There will always be people who don't know what the atmosphere is like. They'll come for the first time, and they'll start talking in a way that maybe I'm not used to. But that's actually quite a good thing. That shows when you have people who don't understand your scene and they start acting in a way that you don't find acceptable. It's actually kind of a good sign that you've got new blood coming in. So I'm actually quite happy about it. So rather than saying no new people, I'm all open to new people and even people who are a little frustrating, as long as new blood is coming in. And then fortunately we have a nice community built up who keep each other in check and encourage everyone to be nice to each other. Yo Nihongo, I'm a huge fan. You got me into fighting games. Glad to hear it, Megadoran. Honestly, I've said this before on stream, and I think it's coming up in a clip that I'm going to release soon on YouTube. I wish, yeah, in the Julia stream, maybe it was the Negan stream, I can't remember. Anyway, one of the clips that's coming up soon on Mixbox, I was like, I wish everyone could experience this feeling of going through trials. When you go through trials and you get it, it's like, okay, I spent 20 minutes trying to get this one trial done, but I wish I could share that feeling with everyone. And the thing is, fighting games are not for everyone. Absolutely not. And I've talked about this again on a separate stream recently, but there are players who have said fighting games do tend to attract people who think strongly of themselves. And that's not everyone. And a lot of people are strong who don't think strongly of themselves. And there are a lot of people who are weak but think that they're really strong. And I think that fighting games in particular draw the audience who like to believe that they could be strong. It's almost like, oh sorry, I've been watching a lot of Sword Art Online, but when you go into a virtual world, it's like you want to be someone else. You want to be the stronger version of you. Or even if you don't, maybe you're strong in real life, but you want to go online to a massively multiplayer online RPG and be the weaker, more insecure, more, not volatile, but more insecure version of yourself. Anyway, that's what's really exciting about games and game worlds. You can be people that you generally aren't. Yo! Chordu, thanks for joining, thanks for dropping the Discord link. Yes, we are. Whoa, are we 70 away from 1,000? That's big. Anyway, join the Discord if you can. That is where this conversation, which has to unfortunately end now because I have to go to work, this conversation will continue. I love winding down the stream and chilling out and talking about fun stuff with you guys, but I don't have a lot of time to always be on stream. So Discord is the place to do it. Twitter, you know, if you like to hear my sarcastic remarks about Japan, then feel free to join me on Twitter. But of course, discussions are easier to have in Discord. Plus, you get notifications of YouTube videos. Other Discord members who also stream, we have a room called Post Your Live Streams. You can join and you can post your live streams in the Nihongo Gamer Discord. We also have a notification system, so if you're interested in playing UNIST, Street Fighter, you want to talk about gear, you can talk about the Mixbox. You can just mention it in the gear chat page But if you want to find battle lounges or make a battle lounge and share it with people, you can ping everyone. Discord has been a lot of fun, and I'm really, really grateful that you guys suggested it to me 9 months ago. Can you believe it? 9 months ago that I started streaming. 931! Wow, sounds like someone's just joined. Yeah, and BB Tag, I would agree, is probably a really good start. Though, as has been mentioned by famous people, it doesn't mean that you will automatically be able to play other fighting games. It's a good start. It's a good start, but... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It doesn't mean that you're automatically set up to play other fighting games. But I used BB Tag to get back into fighting games last year. In May? End of May, beginning of June, when I started streaming last year. So anyway, I would love to answer all of your questions. If I didn't get to your question, I'm sorry. I would love to get to all questions. Please ask it in the Discord. Don't forget to, if you can, like the video. If you liked it. If you didn't like it, then obviously dislike the video. If you are able to, join the Discord, that would be cool. I'll see you in the next Nihongo Gamer video and or stream. See you next time. I'm going to put it on the game screen. Bye!